Next comedian coming up on stage, reciting from Long Beach. He, can't believe I used Mac 10 reference in the last time I called him up. Anyways, great funny guy. I met him at a Fighters United event, did in November. Very funny guy. Give it up for Keith Carey.
One more time for Danny Gonzalez, everybody. Or whatever. So I have to address one thing from the last set. When you asked who has a job and you asked him what he did for a living, I'm so surprised you didn't say wizard. Like, you look like the coolest sorcerer on the block. You also, there's nothing you can say that will convince me that you're not Penn Jillette. Like, I know everything. My name's Todd. I have a family. Fuck you, Penn. That's who you are. Hey, everybody. Start this off. I'm going to address the elephant in the room, by which I mean my melting nightmare of a body. I know what I look like. I am a fat fatty. It's okay. Don't be weird about it. I've accepted this. I embrace it. This is sexy. Real men have curves. I own this shit. That's true. I know a lot of fat dudes who are just like, oh, girls don't like me. Ladies know, all this is more cushion for the dying alone. I have moments, though, where I get reminded by the world that I'm a fat dude, that I'm not like everybody else. One of the worst of those is anytime I have to set up an online dating profile. That's the worst. Like Tinder, OkCupid, Grindr if you're nasty, however you party. The first thing when you get on the site is they have like a little drop-down menu that says, like, select your body type. And they always have the list, and it's like skinny, medium, athletic, and I go, nope. And then there's always one at the bottom that's like super pandering and condescending for fat people. It's like, more to love, or fucking basket of hugs. Like, don't talk about me, I'm a person. Like, all it is, I would like a list that reflected my body type accurately. I want to see like skinny, medium, athletic, sloppy lesbian hobbit, Jonah Hill between movies. What if the inside of a lava lamp was a person? And then Muffin's a fuckface, or whatever the last one was. Yeah. I just went to the doctor for the first time in a long time. I got that Obamacare. And I walked into a doctor, and it's weird for me going to a new doctor, because I walked into the room, and what his mouth said was very nice. He goes, oh, it's good to meet you, Mr. Carey. Have a seat right over here. We're going to take a look at your chart. What his eyes said were, dude, you're fucked. This is when you know you're too fat. When you go to a doctor and you say, yeah, I've had a sore throat for a week, and he goes, whatever, we're going to check your blood for diabetes. Like, he called an audible on my whole shit. He made some choices. They ran this like blood test and stuff on me. As it turns out, I'm healthy. Exactly, don't you dare boo. That's so unfair. Like, some of you guys look like you've been to the gym this month, and we're both gonna be okay. It's fucked up. Like, nobody looked more disappointed than the doctor who had to tell me that. That doctor looked like the coach in the movie Air Bud who has to let the dog play basketball. Technically, it's not against the rules. It's like, oh, look, if it were up to me, you'd be out of here on your ass with no feet. But there's a loophole, so enjoy 30 more years of sandwiches. Fucking walrus. I'll take just Aiden, that's fine. The rest of you are stuck with me. I was raised racist.
That is great.
I have since converted. No longer part of the faithful. I am from Orange County, California. If you're not familiar with Orange County, if you get in your car and drive about an hour south from here, you will get to the factory where they build angry white people. It is the birthplace of hate. When you drive into the OC, there's a flag that says, come for Disneyland, stay for some pretty strong opinions about Mexicans. We're trying to get free on the money there. And I was raised by like poor white trash, like racist. This is totally true, and I wish it wasn't. Growing up, my stepdad had a swastika tattooed on his stomach, and then around the swastika, it said white power. Oof. Here's the thing. I know for sure that he got those two tattoos at two separate times, and like there's no way he got white power first and left all that room in the middle. So I like to imagine him getting the swastika first, and then for like 2 weeks just looking in the mirror with it. It's like, I mean, I like it, Is it subtle? I feel like it's too subtle. Hammer at home, tag it up a little. By the way, when did we decide that Old English was the official font of hate? I don't know when that vote was held on the Comic Sans. I did not get a phone call. I'm not going to do the rest of that joke. Let's do something else. I'm trying to quit smoking right now. I've been smoking for a long time. I have a really good plan to quit smoking. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep smoking. And then when people come up to me and go, you know, you should really quit, I'm going to look at it and be like, you know what? You're right. And then I'm going to walk away like they changed my life. And that's better for everyone, right? They get to feel like a hero. I get 3 seconds of validation before I remember I'm not actually going to better myself. And then I get to go buy more cigarettes. Everybody wins. Sit down. Does anybody else in here smoke or is it just me? Okay. The wizard. Yeah, but we smoke out like a Gandalf pipe, so it doesn't matter. How else are you going to blow the rings to announce there's a new magic poke or whatever the fuck it is you do? It's a dumb drug to be addicted to. I wish I never started. Like, there are no cool side effects from smoking cigarettes. Like, I understand why people do heroin. Like, that makes sense to me. It will ruin your life, but you might write a killer jazz album on the way out. Like, there's a trade-off to be made. There's not a lot of jazz fans in the room. Okay. Spoiler alert, all on heroin. The only side effect that I found from smoking cigarettes is that it turns all your dumbest friends into medical experts overnight. I was at a party last week and a buddy of mine comes up and goes, dude, did you know that every cigarette you smoke takes 10 minutes off of your life? And I was like, dude, did you know that you work at a fucking Quiznos, Chad? Maybe calm down a little bit. Maybe get your Philly cheesesteak game unlocked. Know your role in this great ecosystem of ours. That's all I'm saying. I am. By the way, this is the first Danny Gonzalez show I've done where I haven't had to pretend I know shit about anime, so that's pretty cool. Last show I did for Danny, I love this story. It was at an anime convention in San Diego, and I got there and I was very confused, but not as confused as the Mexican maids at that hotel. Because they all looked like they just got out of the trunk of the car that brought them here and then started folding laundry. And they're just walking my room, seeing like a dude in a werewolf costume getting dry fucked by Naruto, and they're just like, so this is America. So don't shit that I am a nerd though. I like to talk to people that I know about time travel, usually against their will at parties. I just kind of corner them and they can't leave. And my favorite question to ask any human being on Earth is, what would you do with a time machine? And almost every person I've ever asked has given me the same bullshit answer. They go, well, you know what I would do is I'd go back and kill Hitler. Shut up. No, you wouldn't. You would go back and you would fuck the girl in high school who ignored you because you could buy beer. That's what we would all do. We would all be monsters. I was thinking about it. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'd kill Hitler. Let me explain why. I realize this is weird on the heels of the swastika joke. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Holocaust was very bad. But Schindler's List was very good. So I'm conflicted. You start losing a lot of good art when you cancel out tragedies. You know what I mean? You're asking me to trade 6 million lives for the entire Call of Duty franchise. I'm asking you to do that. Let me think it over. I'll meet you halfway. I feel you judging me. I'll meet you halfway. I'll go back and cancel 9/11. The 9/11 movies are terrible. They're boring. You know who's going to win. There is no 9/11 video game unless you're real shitty at Star Fox. This is officially the second room that joke has ever fucking worked in.
Oh shit.
We're on to close out. I'll do one more.
No, you done. Just stop. You good?
Fuck me, apparently. No. I'm going to do one more thing. Not to get too real with you, I suffer from depression. I'm one of them sad boys you read about. And it's okay, I'm doing fine. I feel like I have to preface this joke by saying I'm fine because people get weird otherwise. I did try to kill myself once when I was 16 years old. Let me explain. I was this fat, but like a foot shorter, and I was wearing a lot of fedoras and yelling at girls for not talking to me. It was a real bad time. I'm sorry for any fedora owners in the room. But basically I decided I was done, so my my big plan to kill myself is I was going to hang myself with a belt from the beam in my closet where clothes go. Now, you're the only one laughing, so I feel like you did well in physics. You figured out where this is headed. I'm not sure if I should say wish you were there or glad you weren't there, but the point is, I know what you're thinking. Like, oh, you probably broke through the bar. Here's what happened. I get up on the chair, and I've got the belt done, and I've got, like, my note pinned to my shirt like a retarded kid's mittens, and I kick the chair out from under me, and I don't break the bar, I break the wall that the bar is attached to. I'm so fat, I broke a fucking house. And I'm sitting there, and I'm covered in rubble, and I'm just womp womp, and all I can think, the first words that go through my brain are, man, if I want to die young, I've got to do some sit-ups or something. Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much for letting me out.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Woo, we should do some DDR right now. That'd be crazy. He's running away. Oh, everybody. I know you're missing out on the DDR, but I know. Next time, next time. Give him another hand, give him another hand. Alright. He got me on the Star Fox one. I was like, got me on that one. Dang it. But anywho.